and welcome to episode 101 of the Vibin podcast.
Today's lesson, podcasting 101.
In this episode, we're going to teach you how to start your very own popular podcast.
The first thing you need for a successful podcast is good intro. Something funny or interesting to really grab the audience's attention.
Hey, your fly is down.
What?
Got you. That was great. Now that you've got a hilarious intro, it's time to get into the actual meat of the podcast.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
She'll be sucking off that wiener when she comes.
I hope so. She's got gums like a baby elephant.
She got gums like a geriatric woman 9 years past her prime.
So good.
Yeah, you know that's.
Wait, what does geriatric mean?
It's like fucking old and like it's crazy. I think, or am I just old? It's usually applied to old people who are starting to lose it. You know, and like like calling someone you geriatric fuck, which is one of my favorite things to call someone.
But you don't have to be old to call somebody that, right?
I think it's more applicable, or it's it's applied to older people.
Well, then, so if we were geriatric, but since we're not old, does that mean we're just crazy?
Yeah.
Good.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, how crazy do you think you are? Like on a scale of 1 to 10. Like legitimately 10 being like insane asylum, like you need to get out of society.
Yeah, probably like maybe like like 3.5 to 4 maybe.
On a good day?
Yeah, just in general.
In general. But it's just thoughts, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I'd say I'm like a 3-2 then.
Okay, yeah. No crazy actions besides ones that I can, that I could justify to myself.
Now, but the real thing is our intrusive thoughts. How many times a day or on general do you have intrusive thoughts?
Oh, yeah, all the time, constantly.
Can you recollect a most recent intrusive thought?
Oh yeah, drowning myself in my pool because I was not really just like putting my head in, just doing that, and whenever you see a cop or just like so I'm seeing cars, I'm turning into like a left lane. I'm like, what if I just went into the oncoming lane and just
I think that one a lot.
Or if I could see a truck coming at me, it's like, what if they just went, or people walking on the sidewalk? What if they just like jump out in front of my car?
My thing that I've been thinking about lately with driving is that when I'm driving and I'm about to make a right turn and the light's red, I think like I stop, but I don't stop enough in time because there's like somebody there and I hit them. I'm like, I'm going to hit them. But they're there, but obviously they're on the sidewalk and I'm still on the road. But I think as I make that turn, I just ram into them.
Even when there's no one there, I think, I missed someone. I'm gonna go over them. Or I'll make a turn. Someone's just gonna just run up and hit me as I'm making the turn.
It's a weird thing, intrusive thoughts, because like you said, you've had them almost every day, and I have them
constantly.
Not constantly, but I have them sporadically, I should say.
Yeah.
But my biggest one all the time is when I'm like at work because I have a box cutter. I'm just like, what do I just grab this box cutter? I'm just like,
God,
like,
no.
Ooh, like it's for a split second, and then I'm like, all right, and then I go back to opening the box that was open.
Yeah, I think about shit like that too, or like if I'm seeing a light, what if I just drive into traffic or just cause pain to myself? It's like, oh God, I shake it off and then I continue onwards.
I think most of the intrusive thoughts we have are just related to pain, though.
Yeah,
because there's different types of intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. If you're more of a psychopath, you probably have ones that are more centered around hurting other people,
or scenarios about people like making a fantasy stories in your head, like you're in love with them, but then you're not in love with them. You are, but
you skin them so that you can wear it.
Well, that's a given.
Yeah.
That's what I do with my loved ones.
Yeah, nothing makes you more.
But you got to work up to it. That's why I shaved their back first.
Yeah, you got to make them applicable or a nice skin to be in. You don't only walk around in an uncomfy skin.
No, you want to be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah, and you want to be even more comfortable in someone else's.
Well, ideally, that way it could be your skin.
Yeah, you can make it feel like it's your own. Some other people's skin might feel more comfortable than your own, and you can sort of just like graft it on in an Elden Ring-esque scenario. Now, become more powerful because of it.
I don't know if you've heard, Nick, but dick transplants are going down.
Oh yeah, remember
successful dick transplants.
Yeah, we talked about Mobius last week. That movie where that dad give his dick to his son. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that worked, but that was a movie.
Yeah.
In a real life scenario. But here's the thing: when it comes to dick transplants, you can't transplant the balls. Because the only thing you can replace is your dick. So, like, let's say you get in an accident, right?
Mm-hmm,
all right. And then you die, and they're like, oh, organ donor. They take your dick. All right. What if somebody else needs a dick? because if they get shot off or something, they can't. If their testicles are ruined, then that's fucked on their part too.
Yep,
But
yep.
they could only take your wiener because
Hmm.
your balls have your DNA,
Yeah.
and that's where a thing of humanity comes in. Like if you get somebody else's balls, is that humane? Because now you're having that guy's kids because they're not
Exactly.
yours. Because that's where all the DNA is stored.
Hmm. Yep, and
What do
also the pee.
pee is stored in the balls. What's the
It's
other
true.
one?
I don't even
My
know.
osteoporosis.
Yep, yep, the osteoporosis demon.
Dubs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's inhumane. You can have a dick transplant, but you can't have the balls. Only the meat stick.
Fair enough. That's why Giorno is considered a Joe star because it's Dio's head on Jonathan's body. He's got Jonathan's nuts.
Yeah, so he has the JoJo DNA.
Yeah, and that's inhumane. But Dio is already a vampire, so by virtue of being an undead creature, he already is inhumane.
He's inhumane in 2 ways, more than one.
Yeah, and he put a dude's head on a cat. That's also pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah, that is pretty fucked. Well, Dio's did a lot of fucked up things.
Yeah, but Caesar, I mean, he had a point. Do you remember how many breads you've eaten in your life?
Like loaves?
Yeah, but he calls it breads though. Do you know how many breads you've eaten?
That's a good question, man.
Yep.
I've eaten a lot of bread.
Yep, but that's how he relates himself to killing people and murdering and sucking their bloods. They
Oh,
remember they asked him,
that's
it's like, how do you know how much pain and suffering you cause? And he's like, do you know how many breads you've eaten in your life? It's like it's that shit ain't nothing to me, man.
That's insane that some people actually have that kind of mentality in real life too.
Yep.
Oh god.
That red pill fucking alpha Chad bro fucking
The alpha chat,
mindset, that grind set, that alpha grind set.
the fight in cell block. What was it?
Oh, the brawl in cell block 99.
Solid brawl in cell block 99.
Yeah.
You know, if I lived that life, I'd definitely do exactly what he did. You just fuck up somebody to get to the top right away
Yeah, but it'd
of
be
the
hard to
of the prison circuit, at least. Not not like on top like filthy, but
She cut their head off in a shithole.
oh god.
Yeah,
Ew.
it was pretty fucked up movie. Yeah, I don't know if you could you
I
could
can't
stand
do
up
that.
to
No.
not Austin Butler. What's his name?
Austin Butler, Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Yeah, I don't think you could stand up to Vince Vaughn's tenacity
No.
that he showed. Yeah, he also has the cool cross tattoo. It's like that's never explained, but it's good. That's not explained because it's just like a part of him and his like past life. It's like, damn, this guy's cool.
He's been through shit.
Exactly. He really. You can if you're bald, you can only have a giant like tattoo like that on the back of your head if you've been through some shit to justify it.
I knew a guy that I used to work with who was bald, old man. He had a tattoo of like
Hair.
Yeah, no. He had a tattoo of the skeleton, like throughout his body, like the bones.
Yeah.
Like on his arms, you could see like the bones, and then like the back of the head, like the discs
God.
in the neck,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and a little bit of the skull. And
That's-
it was
yeah.
wild.
That's
He
pretty
was
sick.
a nice guy, but
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, what the fuck were you doing like 30 years ago?
You just thought it was cool. That is pretty cool.
I mean, yeah,
That's pretty
that is
sick.
pretty
Tattoo.
sick.
Say your skeleton says that's pretty sick.
I don't think it went up to his hands. I think it was just like the under part of like right here. Like you
Yeah.
could see it like in the back side.
Yeah,
'Cause
cause
you
yeah,
couldn't see anything when he was walking forward.
yeah, hands at her. But that'd be cool though. Just seeing like the tiny, just like the finger appendage bones. That'd be pretty sick. But also, yeah, hurt a lot.
Oh, definitely, especially on the elbows and the back of the neck. That's where it hurt the most.
Yes, yeah. Anywhere where it's like you're just on bone. It's not great.
All right, Nick, but we have let's do this right. If this podcast,
Yeah.
and we'll remember this. If
Oh,
this
yeah.
podcast ever gets to episode 500, we will get a tattoo.
Oh yeah, we got to get a tattoo.
So it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just something
Yeah.
small. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
we get to if this ever gets to 500,
500.
you know,
in 10 years.
250. Let's do 250.
Oh god, 250.
Let's
Yeah,
do
I like
250.
500 more than 250. But all right, we can do
All right,
250, whatever.
all right, let's go in between, even 300.
All right, 300.
Wait,
200 more episodes.
If this podcast ever gets
Four
to
more years,
300
four more
episodes-
years, four
yeah,
more
4
years.
more years, we'll get a tattoo to
All right.
commemorate it.
Yep. Episode
Mhm.
300. All right.
I'm gonna get Vibin on my neck. No,
Yeah, I get vibing all the way around my neck.
no.
And I get 300 right here across my forehead. People just think I really like the movie.
I just really like the movie.
No, it's not for that. People just constantly misplace it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yep. Nope.
But let's do it.
Yeah, why not? It's,
It's small tattoo, nothing crazy.
I mean,
We'll get a teardrop.
Yeah, we'll get a teardrop. Yeah, for every 50 episodes, we'll get another teardrop.
Oh God. Ah man. We'll do a deck of cards. You'll get the spade and I'll get the ace. We'll get it
Alright.
right on the palm of our hand right here.
Yep. And then
The ace of spades.
and then before we get in a fight with someone, do a fist bump and like, are you sure you're going up against a full deck? And then and then we'll fight him in a cool
Yeah,
action
no, you
movie
know what's gonna
anime.
happen? We do that, we get our asses beat in a heartbeat. We wouldn't be able to finish the sentence before the first punch to my nose
Yeah.
goes.
Oh no! Oh man,
That'd be
uh,
fucking awful. I hope I'm never in a fight.
yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, it'd be quite awful.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I got to carry a taser. That's what I'm thinking about. I could buy a taser and just carry that with me.
Yep, you can carry a firework and shoot that at people. You can carry Roman candles and just like shoot off fireballs at people like you're a wizard.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a gravity knife. They're illegal in
What
California.
the fuck is
But
a
I'm gonna get
gravity knife?
It's a knife that like so. Imagine
Imagine if you will.
Imagine just for a moment. This is the knife right here.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like this slender. All right, and then when you tilt it down and then you open it at a certain angle, the blade will fall out, and then you snap it back in so the blade locks in place.
Okay.
So and then to put it away, you just snap it and you put it tilt it up, and the blade will sink back in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've always wanted one, and I have a fidget toy of it, like a 3D printed
Ooh,
one.
yeah.
Obviously, because that's more legal because it's not labeled as a gravity knife. It's
No,
a fidget toy.
It's a 3D printed fidget toy.
Yeah. See, loopholes.
Easy. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so fucking cool. I want one so bad, but highly illegal in California, along with butterfly knives, switchblades,
Brass knuckles.
all the cool shit. Well, I have brass knuckles, actually.
Yeah.
but
Well, you don't want to admit to that on
no,
any sort of.
it was a belt buckle. Technically it's a belt buckle.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not
cool.
brass knuckles, but it is. Yeah, it is. I used to have some brass knuckles that had a knife that would flip out on it.
Ooh,
So
that's
it's like,
pretty sick.
yeah, so it's like two little separate things. So the blade can come out right
Yeah,
here,
yeah, oh, yeah,
and they
yeah.
had little spikes on the end of it. These things that curved up where
Ooh.
my fingers went through. Yeah, so I'd flip the knife out, and then I'd be like, "Fuck with me." My 15-year-old self just in the mirror,
Doing your cool katas.
like two cool katas, and I
Ah.
had the window opener too on the other end. So I was like, pretending I was hitting my window, my mirror, break into this car.
And then you actually hit it, shatters, and your parents are like, so sorry.
Yeah, and then I get beat. All you hear is
Yep, with that kind of
yeah.
same bend.
It would be with this if there was nothing else nearby. It would be with
the
this.
plastic one. What with the end though?
It'd be the whole thing. Like if it was hanging. Let's imagine for a moment.
Yeah,
if you will.
it's
If it-
hanging there.
It's hanging there, and then you grab it, and then they'll grab this end first,
Yeah.
and then if that breaks, they'll grab this part. And then just go. You see that this may
It's
be-
versatile.
It's versatile.
Close
because
hanger's
there's
a versatile weapon.
1, 2, 3, 4 spots potentially where you can grab a hold of this.
Exactly.
And if it breaks, well, that's just another
Yeah,
opening.
you got more. It's got a sharper end. You can jab it into their carotid artery right in their neck and like draw a little bit of blood. You ever just imagine stabbing your child in the neck with a broken fucking closed hanger?
That would be pretty awful. I saw a video. I don't remember what movie this is from, but some guy had his head in like one of those like Houdini escape things, like it was underwater.
Yeah.
And like he couldn't he had dropped the key or something, he couldn't get out, but he had a pen on him. So he grabbed the pen and he stabbed right under his Adam's apple.
Yep.
So then like he could breathe, because apparently if you're choking, that's the spot. If you can't get it out,
Yep.
the Heimlich maneuver under the Adam's apple. That's where you poke the hole
Shit,
so you could breathe.
That's what they do on planes. I hate it. I hate it.
I know it's
Oh,
quite
God.
it's quite
Ooh.
awful,
Jesus
but it looks so
Christ.
cool in the movie.
Oh, it looks awful.
Ugh, yeah, but there's a lot of things that look awful.
Yeah,
Me?
like someone's head getting blown off with a firework.
You saw that?
No, but it happened during 4th of July.
What here?
I think in Florida or some shit.
Oh, of course
Some
it's
dude-
fucking Florida.
He was wearing an Uncle Sam outfit. He has a cigarette in his mouth. I saw like the before picture of him. He was like walking around. Then he was trying to show off, so he put a firework on his head. And they lit it, and it went off. And the article said caused extensive brain injuries or extensive head injuries. So
So he's not making it.
yeah, no, he's dead. No, he is dead. He is already dead. Been dead.
Well, I guess Uncle Sam grabbed another one.
Yep. Yep. I want you to kill yourself via fireworks. It's 4th of July.
Hey, I think he went out like a true patriot. If you don't blow up a firework on your head to celebrate your country's birthday, then what the fuck are you doing? I'm having a barbecue at 6. Fuck you. Put a firework on your head.
Yep. He died doing what he loved, blowing things up, including himself. Fuck you. Put a firework on your head.
Now,
That was funny.
let's do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yep. We got to sing America the Beautiful.
I don't remember how that goes.
I don't know that one. I was trying to think of.
I
what's
know
the-
Amazing Grace.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what's
first line.
and the national anthem. That too. We got a lot of America's got a lot of songs.
Yeah, yeah, America the Beautiful, the national anthem.
Yep.
Amazing Grace.
Yep. The Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of Allegiance. When the Saints go marching in.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. Take me out to the ball game.
Take me out to the ball game.
Yep, I wonder if any other country has as many songs dedicated to themselves besides their own anthems.
Maybe. I would imagine so, but probably not
Who
those
knows?
communist countries and dictatorship countries.
Yeah,
No.
no, they just got songs praising their leadership.
You want to take a trip to North Korea?
Ooh, yeah,
I got some plane
yeah,
tickets.
we can get a haircut. We can get a
Yeah.
nice fresh cut.
Oh yeah. Step on a picture of Kim Jong Un.
Oh, they don't have any trash hanging around in North Korea. They keep that shit spick and span, just like in Japan. No trash littered on the ground there.
No, it's beautiful
Yeah, it's not
because
like
they have respect.
it's not like New York City. They're trash and bullshit everywhere.
Fucking even here, the streets look like shit if you walk down like the main roads. Like Ramon, I was walking down Ramon the other. This is a main street here. I was walking down Ramon the other day, and it's fucking. I make a left, I make a right to get on it. I'm like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
nice day. Whole fucking sidewalk just covered in shit, trash. Like I remember, I sent you that picture one time of that guy who took a shit up against that person's wall.
Oh
Remember?
God, no, I don't remember
Oh,
that.
I'll
That
show
sounds
you it
funny.
later. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty funny because
cool.
all you see is the dirty underwear and like the spot where this guy's ass was, like on the wall, just the shit falling.
Nice,
And he
nice,
had some
nice.
bad diarrhea too. This guy must have been all water.
Hate to
Oh
see it
man,
happen. You know,
especially in this heat. Holy shit! But when you
awful.
gotta go,
You
you
gotta
gotta
go.
go. If I was him, I'd do it in that same exact spot. The wall's just low enough so you could prop your back against it.
Yep, no one's singing anything. Light a cigarette. People just think you're smoking. Well, they know when they come around the corner. You're squatting there taking a big dumpy.
A big, what is
Big
it?
wet dumpy.
A big wet dumpy. Oh no! You busted a grumpy. What was it?
Oh, that was a fart. Yeah, it's when you fart. Yeah, you
Oh, that's
busted
when
a
you
grumpy.
fart. But okay, but what is it when you shit? A grumpy is fart.
Dookie.
A duke. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
dookie.
dookie.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess so. It's a
yeah.
dookie. Grumpy, dookie.
Yeah, but back to New York, Caesar. They're finally getting some new innovative technology. I don't know
Oh
if you've heard
no!
about this.
What is it?
No, it's something. It's something. It's this crazy new invention. Hasn't been seen around for I don't think ever. It's gonna do wonders to help their city infrastructure and their general overall cleanliness. It's called a trash bin.
Wow.
What you do is it's this big plastic bin.
Mhm.
It's got a cover on top of it,
Mhm.
and you open it and you throw your trash bags. You know that you normally just throw out into the side of the street into the gutter. That you just toss out there, just bags upon bags. You know, instead of that, you put them in this bin and you close it so that rats and shit can't get in and gnaw on it.
You close it.
That's the best. You close the bin. It actually closes, preventing other vermin from getting inside and gnawing it and getting trash spewing about the place.
And is it on every street corner now, or?
So far, they only got one. They got one bin.
Oh,
The
wow.
whole city's they're gonna have everyone's gotta pick they gotta take their name on a timesheet. It's gonna be slow going, but they're gonna start expanding one by one, getting those bins as far as the eye can see.
Wow, and they just barely started to think that was a good idea today?
Yes.
Or whenever that was?
Yep, very recently.
Well, hey, at least somebody's finally putting their head on straight.
Yep. Yeah, it's finally they're getting bins because they've literally just,
There's been no bins.
nope.
No, trash cans, sure.
Hard some, yeah.
Some.
Yeah, but to be collected by the garbage man at whatever point during
They're
the week.
not
No,
gonna
you
do
no,
that,
but
no.
no, you would just leave your bags, and then they'd come out and swing and throw the bags in. And hey, if rats happen to be gnawing into the bags and loosening the bags, and you throw the bag and it rips up and everything falls out, well, they're not going to scoop that up. They're just going to leave it there.
Well, of
And
course.
that's going to be more rats. So yeah, it took New York City quite a while to figure out the problem to their rat problem that they've been having for millennia. Is cans.
Cans.
Just cans.
Fucking cans.
Containment technology.
Shit that's been around for like 50 plus years.
Ancient peoples wove baskets out of reeds and straw, and that was to carry on fresh produce. But now we got plastic. I'm sure we can,
Paper or plastic?
oh God, just giant paper bins, just cardboard bins.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, rats would definitely get through that.
1000%. They'll eat through that. I've seen it at Home Depot. They
Yep.
eat the fridges.
Yeah, oh God.
They gnaw at stuff.
Yeah, and
but,
I think rats can eat through metal if they go at it for long enough.
I would not be
I
surprised.
think so. And that begs the question. These New York rats, they're a different breed of rat. What if they're so genetically mutated by this point that the cans don't stop them? What if they just go through the cans?
Well-
These rats are the size of cats and small dogs. These are super rats. What if they can?
But you've seen videos of New York rats, right? I
Yeah,
saw
they're
one time of a little rat hanging underside a dumpster. Somebody was recording them, and even then, this little rat was like a decent size. And you know what happened?
hmm.
This fucker gets sunk into the back of the dumpster, and then you see an even bigger rat that's just eating him.
Yep.
I'm like, what
Yep,
the
like
fuck?
rats like the size of the rabbits we see around here, like that
Holy
big and
fuck!
slightly bigger.
If I'd carry a gun with me every time
Yeah,
I would go.
bam!
Bam!
It's like Fallout. It's like, oh Jesus Christ! Got to use my weather 10 millimeter to get rid of these fucking giant rats.
Oh god, it's like rad scorpions
Oh
too.
God,
If that shit was real, like rad scorpions and shit,
giant fucking
I'm like,
bugs.
I'm carrying a shotgun wherever I go,
Yep.
man.
Oh God, you just gotta hope that it breaks through that exoskeleton.
Imagine that stinger just hitting somebody in the back of the head. Just
There's yeah, I'm sure that I think I saw something like probably like that in Billy and Mandy. It sounds familiar. Maybe it was just tiny scorpions, but yeah, just like a giant stinger just stabbing into someone.
ah ah.
Oh yeah, or just in their neck, just.
Now imagine if praying mantises were that
Oh
size,
yeah,
but they were peaceful creatures,
yeah,
so
but
they'd be
unless
held,
unless they're hungry or they want to get some shit, yeah,
unless they're hungry. Yeah.
or unless they're fucking
Well, then at that point, only one's gonna get out.
yeah, the female,
Yeah, because she eats the male,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's interesting species like that where it's like the females are just like the giant, like way bigger, like the males are like way tinier, and like
Mhm.
there's like a lot of bugs like that, like bees, for instance, and ants. But yeah, but some of them are like size difference is huge. It's really interesting. Like spiders, I think, like black widows. I think like the males are way smaller, or like just maybe like spiders in general.
Then it's just simple anatomy and physics at that point. Every man loves a thick woman.
Yep, it's very true. You know, it's been bred in us since the beginning of time, since the dawn of mankind. Thickness is the bidness.
Now, how thick was Eve though? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
Of Adam
of
and
Adam.
Eve.
Yes, from
How
Adam and
thick
Eve.
was Eve? Is there a picture of her? We don't know what she looks like,
We
right?
know she wasn't even she wasn't even allowed an apple. So we got to assume that she was pretty petite, maybe pretty thin, maybe like a model ish, maybe perhaps a little bit too thin. Some might say definitely not a lot of thickness on her. She's made of a rib bone, for God's sakes. That's a pretty thin bone.
That is a pretty thin bone. We got 12 of them,
Yep.
right?
S-
12.
Speaking of ribs, I think so, something like that. Speaking of ribs, Caesar, I've come to the conclusion I'm not the biggest fan of ribs.
Too messy.
Yeah, see, it's too messy. Oh God, often too much fat on them, not enough meat.
Those are the best parts,
Yeah,
though.
I don't like fat. It gets stuck in your fucking teeth. Yeah, way too messy. A lot of bone. It's just if I'm gonna eat a piece of meat, I'm just gonna want to eat the meat. I don't want to deal with this hard shit in the middle and like figuring out. It's like, oh, there's meat on this. You're like gnaw on it. It's like no, I just want to cut and eat the meat.
But you see, you gotta. That's why you gotta look for the specific cut that you like, because there's not just pork ribs. You know, you get a beef rib, and it has plenty of meat on those
But
things.
still, so then you get to the point like I just said where it's too messy. Because here's the thing: if you get ribs
Yeah,
and shit, you're gonna want more. It's like you get to play. It's like a Thanksgiving or like fuck Fourth of July. Bring it back type of thing. You got mac and cheese. You got some salad. You got ribs. You got a roll, and you got like a little maybe a little piece of pound or something. It's like oh, you eat all that. You see your ribs all messy, but it's like oh, I want more. Well, fuck, I gotta go fucking wash my hands first. I gotta fucking I'd rather save the hand washing for the end. You know.
I know, but when you eat ribs, you know what you're going into. You know it's gonna
Exactly.
be
And
messy.
that's
So
part of the problem. Yeah, you've already accepted the discomfort you're gonna be through going in. It's like, yep, it's gonna be just a greasy, like sloppy mess. I'm gonna have to wash my hands. Like, yep, here we go, wash my hands. All right, getting some more, you have to do it again.
I
Yeah,
love.
I'd rather not. Same reason why I
Yeah.
prefer boneless wings to bone-in wings. I just wanna eat the meat. I just wanna eat the thing.
I don't mind a bone-in wing or
I don't mind it
whatnot.
either. And I'll definitely eat a bone-in wing if there's no other options, but I strongly prefer glorified chicken nugget, 100%.
1,000%. I'm a chicken nugget. I got chicken nuggets in my freezer right now. But well, I was gonna say something. What was it? I love ribs, and I
Yeah,
remember this is gonna be a fat moment, but I remember Sizzler. I don't used to give a whole slab of baby back ribs for like $20. Do you know how
nice.
much of a good deal that is? It'd be that, and then they give you two sides, and then obviously you buy the drink
Yeah.
separate, but you get two sides, bread, and then I got mashed potatoes, obviously, because
Ooh,
I'm
there you
fat.
go. Fuck yeah, I love some good
Do you
mashed
know?
taters.
I knew going into that rib, that slab of ribs, it was gonna be messy, and it was. But god damn it, they were tender, and that's what I like. I like a tender rib. I like it when
Nice.
that shit falls off the bone. I like to do a slow if I could cook my ribs, wrap them up, tight tinfoil, a lot
Mm,
of tinfoil,
mhm.
slow on wood. But obviously, sometimes I'm too fat and I don't want to wait, so you
Yeah.
just take it off the thing.
Yeah,
Fine.
exactly.
It's I love me a rib.
Yeah, if the sauce is nice and crusted on there, cooked well, and like you said, the meat really slides off the bone, it's much
Mm-mm-mm.
better, much better. But if you gotta give like more than more than like a burger's worth of like bite into it to like pull it off, and it's like I'd
Yeah.
rather not. That's why it's good that it's on a bone, so you can just get your knife and just kind of slide along that a little bit and just get the meat off there. Then that's a bit easier to get going after that.
Every good podcast needs a gimmick, and you have to make sure to establish it early on. That way, if there's any dull moments in the podcast, you can refer back to it later. Let's why don't we do something easy and fun? Why don't we do a Mad Lib?
Why don't we do a Mad Lib?
Let's do a Mad Lib.
Let's pull it out right now. Oh, I'm a liberal and I'm mad. Now do me. Oh God.
Is this sharp? Oh yeah.
It's good enough. It's good enough to write.
Good enough. Now I
Alright.
don't remember who did the last one.
Well, we'll
so
see.
Let's see here.
I think the last one we did was the adventure thing part 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, just go to the last one and we'll see it.
That's my handwriting, so it's yours. So it's your turn.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm gonna open my mind to the words of words.
Oh yes, this is the Mad Lib, the Monster Manual on dragons.
Wow.
Quite an interesting subject, I think. I love me some dragons and draconic creatures. Caesar, give me a verb.
Punching.
Punch. Give me an adjective.
Gruesome.
Give me an animal.
I was gonna say chickpea, but that's a food. Duck.
Duck. Give me a plural noun.
Uh, Birds.
Birds. All right. Give me an adjective.
Drenched.
Drenched. Give me a noun.
Blanket.
Michael Jackson, son?
Blanket.
Yeah. Give me a verb.
Climbing.
Climb. Give me an adjective.
Disoriented.
All right. Give me a color.
Magenta.
Give me an occupation.
Gynecologist.
Give me a verb.
Stabbing.
All right, stab. Adjective.
Messy.
Give me an animal plural.
Tigers.
Give me a verb ending in ing.
Molesting. That's a verb, right?
It certainly is. It certainly is. Give me a part of the body.
My eyebrow.
Give me a noun.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. And give me an exclamation.
Whoa. That count, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here is our Mad Lib Monster Manual. Dragons. It's called Dungeons and Dragons, so let's take a moment to punch these gruesome creatures in detail. Dragons are an iconic type of giant duck that are often encountered as enemies and less commonly encountered as true birds. Metallic dragons are drenched and noble, while evil chromatic dragons will burn your blanket to a crisp without question. You can't climb a book by its cover, but that doesn't apply to dragons. Red dragons are known for their disoriented nature and evil temperaments, while magenta dragons are known to have the personality of a lawful gynecologist. Dragons stab longer than humanoids, so they consider themselves to be messy beings. Most think humans are as dumb as a barrel of tigers. But no matter what type of dragon you meet, one thing is certain. Molesting one face to eyebrow will be a chocolate to remember. Whoa!
Stupid. Will be a chocolate to remember.
Whoa!
Whoa!
It was
beautiful.
quite a good Mad Lib there, if I do say so myself.
The
And there's
best one, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a red dragon itself, right there. The fearsome, gruesome beast.
You know what that means?
He's on the rag. He's on the giant rag.
He's on the giant. Exactly. You're so smart.
Yep, I think it's very, very smart, very sharp,
Very sharp.
very sharp. Speaking of dragons, reading that, just seeing Monster Manual dragons, it made me want to play Witcher 3 again because fucking Witcher 3 is so great. It's a very, very in depth. It's like it's a monster. It's kind of like a monster hunting game that's not Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is very like mechanical and like you're going on a hunt, but Witcher, it's like you're being contracted to do it, and like you're more like a bounty hunter, and so it's just fun like reading up on like the monster, figuring out like what they're weak to. Like, oh, they're weak to this, so I got to make this type of oil and go find get these types of bombs, make these type of things. It's really fun like preparing to go fight a thing. And the
Hmm.
dragons are the same, where it's like, oh, if you fight this type of wyvern or something, you're gonna want to get on some fucking enchantments that boost your air abilities and your fucking your crossbows. So you can hit it out of the sky, then fucking set some traps and shit and get some draconid oil so you do more damage to it, and
Well,
it's just a fun time.
you always have to be prepared.
You always got to be prepared, no matter what. You never know when a giant werewolf or a necker is gonna come out of the wilderness, coming out of the water to try to grab you and drench you and kill you.
What's a necker?
I'm glad you asked.
Are you?
No, that cut was nothing. I didn't say anything terrible. No, it's like a watery creature. It's like a water zombie, basically. I think they are. Yeah, they're people who have drowned, and like their bodies are like possessed by like evil spirits, and they're just like all like blue, like
Oh.
bloated, and they just like claw at you, or
So if you were to dump me in the ocean right now and I died, I could get cool powers?
yeah, you could become a necker.
Can I do it today?
You certainly can. Have one of those. Have one of those baptisms at sea.
My brother had a baptism one
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah, be reborn and refreshed.
All
He
right.
was out in the ocean too.
All right.
I don't remember for what religion thing it was, but it was when he was in South Carolina.
It's for
Just something to
Satanism.
pass the time, I guess.
So, it was bored Thursday afternoon. You want to get baptized? All right.
Well, I think it was with like his Bible study group or something.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Just something to cleanse the sins or fucking, whatever gobbledygook they
Yes, we've been going to Hooters one too many times, boys. Let's go get cleansed.
I want to go to Hooters.
Yep.
I want to try the chicken wings.
Yeah. Apparently they're good.
Well, there's a lot of things that are good.
Oh yeah. Apparently they got some good shitty burgers. It's nice.
Well, is it good shitty burgers or is it like a shit burger?
No, I think it's like good shitty burgers. That's
Yeah.
like it's like they have their own like their names, like they're chef made ones. It's like and they're but they're like nice, not real greasy, but it's not like it's whatever. It's like an Applebee's style, that type of that tier. Probably one tier above that, maybe a bit better than that.
Where I would like to go one day, and this would be for a very big fat trip, is the Heart Attack Grill
Ooh.
in Las Vegas.
Ooh,
It's they weigh
nice.
you
Oh
before you
yeah,
get
yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah. And I think if you weigh more than like 300 pounds, you eat for free or something.
I think it's more than 400.
Oh yeah, and your bill is free. Yeah, or something, yeah.
You could eat fucking whatever.
It's hilarious
Because they want you to be fat fuck there.
Yep, it's pretty terrible, but yep.
Yeah, but if you go to get like just a regular burger, some fries, and a shake, it'd probably be pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have the 5x5 and that.
Oh yeah, but
whatever.
I'm not getting that. That's too much meat.
Yeah, no.
I can't handle that. My little boyish stomach cannot consume
No.
it.
I want to go to Dick's Last Resort again.
Dicks? Oh, that's
Dick's
where
Last Resort.
that's where they be mean to you,
Yeah,
right?
that's where they're dicks to you. Yeah, they're dicks, and because it's the last resort, and they make you like your own like personal like paper hat, and they write shit on it. And
Where's that at?
It's in Vegas too. And there's other ones, probably other places. But yeah, there's only
Ooh.
a couple. But yeah, it's a fun time. They come up to you and they just drop shit, and then it's like a bitch like she'll eat one of your onion rings, flip you off while they walk away.
So is that what we're doing? Well, we're going to Vegas sometime soon.
That could be fun. Yeah, you go to Dick's Last Resort. Yep.
Dick's Resort, Heart Attack Grill.
Can you say hi for our podcast? Like, fuck you. That'd be hilarious.
Fuck you! They just yell at you.
Yep. Get out of here. Yeah, get the fuck out. Or you know what they would do? Hey, everyone, these guys. That'd be so awful. I would want to kill myself.
Yes, but it would be so great.
It would be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be funny.
These losers think they can. Oh man, that'd be very funny.
That would be fun though. I'd like to do that.
That'd be quite hilarious. Maybe at some point in the future. Oh,
See,
God.
this is that bruise I told. I don't know if it's a bruise or I just cut my knuckle. I think I just cut my knuckle.
Yeah, you just
Because
like
I got a
hit
bruise
it on
right
something.
here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right next to this fat scar.
Oh,
my
God.
fattest scar.
Oh yeah, the fattest scar from your fattest day.
Yeah, chicken tenders.
Yep. It's just too hot.
Too crispy.
Yep, I was reading one fell off the ground. I reached over to get it, and then your hand hit the stovetop, and then
You know what is good? Some. I know you don't. I don't think you like it, but Wingstop.
I know I've had Wingstop's good. Yeah,
They
Wingstop's
got
pretty
that new flavor I tried the other day, hot honey, but
good.
it's a rub.
Ooh,
It's not.
all right.
Delicious.
I had the Nashville hot from there
Ooh,
one time. It was pretty hot, but it was good.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like
Not
the
too bad.
crispiness. It's
Yeah,
juicy.
very,
That
very,
chicken
very,
juicy.
very crispy, very crispy.
Mm-mm-mm.
When I was at Dave and Buster's. What's today? A couple days ago on Monday, and I just there was people. I could hear, or I could smell people around me were ordering chicken wings because it's that same Denny smell of that deep
Mm.
fried chicken. That like, but it's not like high
Mm-mm-mm.
quality fried chicken, but it's
But
like
it's comforting. You're like, yeah, I can eat this chicken.
yeah, but just like after just having it at Denny's so much, it's like that particular smell is like not really appealing to me because it just makes me think of overly greasy and just like processed breaded food, and it's
Yeah.
like it's not as appealing. But then if you get the sauce on it, it's not as bad, and it's
But
fine.
every now and then, it's okay to eat
Every
like
now and
shit.
then, it's all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The only thing I wish is for you, Denny's, you fuckers,
Bring back the Hobbit meal.
that and the peanut butter shake.
Ooh,
Where's my
yeah.
goddamn peanut butter? You know, because the last time we went, I'm like, I'm so excited for that peanut butter shake. Guess what? They don't fucking have it. You know
We-
where I got to go now? Sonic. Regrettably, it's better shake.
Yeah.
But if I want to go to Denny's, I want a peanut butter shake. Damn it.
What you gotta do is you gotta take your own can of Jif and be like, hey, give me a vanilla shake, but dump about half of this in there.
How could you? You think I would take Jeff
Jeff?
to a
No, not
fucking
Jeff. Jif.
Oh, I'm sorry. You think I would take Jif to a Denny's?
Well, you know.
I have more class than that, sir.
Well, hey, choosy moms choose Jif, so I don't know.
Oh, so now you're calling me a woman?
No, I'm saying the choosy moms choose Jif. You're obviously not that choosy of a mom.
No, I like
Scandalous skanks. Secure Skippy.
I love me some Skippy.
Yeah, choosy moms choose Jif, and scandalous skanks secure Skippy.
Yep, scandalous skanks.
Yep.
SS. I'm gonna get that
Yeah,
tattoo.
the quad. Yeah, the SS. You got two sets of S's. SSSS. There you go.
Scandalous skanks.
Yep. Get two on each arm. That way.
Scandalous skanks.
Yeah,
Or
scandalous
the
skanks.
tramp stamp, the classic.
No, because it's scandalous skanks secure Skippy. Or you can get them on your biceps. You can do this, and it'd be kind of close together. People could see the SS and the SS, and they'd be like, "Wow, yeah, that guy's really into the SS, huh?"
Or you get them on your knuckles, so then when you fist bump yourself, SS.
Yep, there we go. Yep,
God, that'd be disgusting.
just a little bit. What would be more disgusting, that or
Getting
hit
your
with the
number
full deck?
tattoo.
Did you forget about that already?
Yeah, getting hit with a fold deck. Yep.
So cringe. Getting your what tattooed?
Your phone number.
Yeah, in case you forget.
Yeah. In case you forget, because obviously you forget your phone number.
Yeah, so you meet a hot chick at a bar. It's like, what's your number? It's right there, but it's backwards.
Hey, baby, I got your 10 digits right here.
Yep.
And I'm not
Oh,
talking
crap.
about my fingers.
Oh, hoo, hoo, oh, hey, hey, oh, ha, ee, oh. That was my Robin Williams impression.
It was pretty good.
Yep,
You
yeah,
got the hair
I've
like
been
him.
working on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's doing well. I'm working on the beard. I'm trying to get into his serious role, his dramatic era, his dramatic look.
You just need to be as depressed as he was.
Yep, I just gotta hang myself just a little bit. I gotta get myself just to the edge of total asphyxiation so that I can I can experience what he was experiencing.
Well, I have a belt on, and there's a door right there.
And I have another belt. That belt's not long enough. I can we can jury rig it and get it quite long enough. I think that sounds like a plan. Well, before we can do that though, we got to get some musical recommendations.
Yeah, music. Now, my music recommendation, I forgot the second name of the band that I'm thinking of,
Oh,
but it's a
alright.
song that I've been listening to lately.
Got
It's
it.
called, here it is. No, no, there it is.
Oh.
I didn't want to play it. I'm like, no, copyright. No, it's Prom Queen by Beach Bunny.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a nice indie rock song with a female singer. It's it has a great guitar line, nice guitar solo. It's like a good like an indie kind of pop song. Very catchy. And then it just talks about like girls and beauty standards in society. It's only 2.5 minutes. It's not that long of a song.
Girls. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
What's it
I
called?
like
Beauty Queen?
Prom Queen
Prom
by
Queen.
Beach Bunny.
By Beach Bunny. All right. Sounds
Not Bad Bunny.
No.
Beach Bunny.
And not the Beach Boys. Beach
I get
Bunny.
around.
I get around. All right. Nice. My music recommendation is the soundtrack to Napoleon Dynamite.
Wow.
Napoleon Dynamite, man, that fucking movie. Every single song in that movie is great. Starting at the intro, the rolling credits. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. It's a good one. All the weird like 70s porno music when like Uncle Rico's coming around and it's like like you know what I'm talking about, like creepy 70s porn music. That you got that. You got Jamiroquai, fucking Canned Heat is fucking it's fantastic. What's one where we're at the dance? It's
Oh,
having good ways only once in a while. Knowing
fucking
but the
hell.
best, but expecting the worst. Are you ready for the time and forever young? That's what it is, forever young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
And fucking Jamiroquai at the end with Canned Heat while he's fucking dancing. God, that's such a great scene. I love it. It's oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I wonder how long it took him to get that choreography down.
Oh, probably a good minute at least.
Plus, there are cuts, so it probably was in a few different shots. So,
Right.
but he probably did try to at least learn the whole thing all the way through because it's intense. It's it's so good. It's so when he starts his hands in his pockets, and he gets his hands out. It's so great. I love it. Let's watch that scene. Yes,
Watch
yes.
that scene.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, you used to watch that scene right now too. Right when this video's over, go watch that scene from Napoleon Dynamite. If you haven't seen the movie, watch the whole thing. It's hilarious. Napoleon gets the fucking steak in the face. I see you drinking 1%. Is that because you think you're fat? Because you're not. You could be drinking whole if you wanted to. Damn, I thought before rewatching the movie again, I thought of that scene and just laughed for like 5 minutes. Just laughing.
I love it when I get like memories like that. I'm just laughing by
Because
myself.
It's not even watching it. It's not that funny. It's pretty funny line and scene, but just remembering it and just the delivery and his voice. Is it because you think you're fat? And it just sent me on a spiral for like 5 minutes. Ah man, and of course LaFonda. You can't
forget about
Can't
LaFonda.
forget LaFonda.
No, that beauty queen.
Oh yeah.
Stunning.
Teeny, you fat lard, come get some dinner. Food. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for watching episode 101 of the Vibin podcast.
We greatly appreciate it.
And if you want to see any more in the future, why don't you leave a subscription? And if you want to help us out, grow, and become bigger, why don't you leave a like?
You won't.
No.
I'm writing it down right now.
Honestly, you probably won't. Maybe you should leave a comment, which you probably won't do. Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Ungrateful, degenerates, never help out. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. Mail it off.
Yeah, all right. I'll be back.
All right. Now to wait 7 to 8 business weeks for shipping.
My leg! Vibin'. 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 Hey, we're vibing.
And that's it. Once you have all those steps down, you're ready to start making your own professional podcast.
Just make sure you don't do anything illegal, especially with that elementary school down the street. It might be easy, but you don't want to do it.